Hello and welcome back to Aggressively Average, a series where we just try and do our best because that's all anyone can ever ask of you. Today we're making Colin the Caterpillar. Colin is a British institution. He needs no introduction if you are English. I'm not sure he's really transcended to the Australian or surely not the American market. Maybe, I don't know. But let's make it. I've never thought of making Colin before, but let's see how we go. First step is to make my sponge. Oh, this was inspired because I thought I've never made a Swiss roll before, and then I was like, if you're making a Swiss roll, might as well make something fun. Might as well make Colin the Caterpillar. So that's how we ended up here. I'm trying out a new camera angle with the GoPro. No idea if it's gonna work. Okay, I just, too born identity with the movements. We're gonna see if this works. So this is just my laptop with the recipe on. We're using the Great British Bake Off, Paul Hollywood's recipe. Okay, so step one is whisk the eggs. So 5 large eggs. And 125 grams of sugar. I think it's safe to say that it's pale, thick, and leaves a ribbon trail. Okay, I think that's whisked enough. Now we're gonna sift in my flour and cocoa powder. Ooh, that's very airy. Oh, it does specify using a metal spoon, and I am using a rubber spatula. Don't understand. Why would it need to be a metal spoon? Oh well, this is what we're doing. This is what we are left with. I think that's very light and airy, very much like mousse. So the next step is to put it specifically in a Swiss roll tin, which obviously I don't have. I have this, which is going to have to do. Oh, and we're nearly out. Okay, luckily what's left seems to be the perfect fit. That's all still powder. I didn't mix that in at all. I really struggle when it comes to folding to know how you fully mixed it without knocking out any air. Alrighty. Okay, well, a bit more mixed now. Jeez Louise. Oh God. Just mix that in. Is it because I used a rubber spatula and not a metal spoon? Okay, this is what we've got. There were bits of flour. Oh, is that a bit of flour that you can see? Anyway, it's as mixed as it's going to be. So this goes into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes until well risen. Be good. Turn into some cake. Like, comment, subscribe. I remembered before the end of the video. Ha! Okay, so when my cake comes out the oven, I have to put it on a sheet of baking paper covered in some caster sugar. It does say sprinkle. This might be a bit more than a sprinkle of caster sugar, but my concern is this baking paper is all I have left because I ran out of the other stuff. And the other stuff was good, and this stuff is terrible. I've never had anything not stick. Like, there's absolutely no point in using this greaseproof paper because everything sticks to it. But I've run out of everything else. So this will have to work. Okay, that has been 12 minutes. Let's do the, oh yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm pretty sure that is cooked. The magnet on the mic took the mic down with the pan. Get that off. Score a line 2 centimeters from the edge. So roughly there. Okay, now I've got to roll it up. Score a line. Make sure you don't cut all the way through. Starting from the score side, roll it tightly, using the paper to help. Okay. I have way too much sugar on here. Okay. Well, that just cut off. That wasn't scored, that just cut off. Okay. I cannot roll this. Oh, it's just crumbling. Oh, it's literally just breaking. It's not rolling at all. Okay, well. Okay, this isn't what I thought it would be. Okay, that was way harder than I thought it would be. Let me show you a close-up of what we've got. Here is my lovely... Is that a swirl? Is that the swirl? Yes. Don't know what I did wrong, but obviously it didn't roll up like a log. We're gonna continue on, but not exactly what I had in mind. I'm still gonna roll it up and just see what happens with it, really. It can't get worse. Okay, so whilst that cools completely, we gotta get on making our decorations for Colin, who's already not looking his best. I actually genuinely don't know what I did wrong. I know it's difficult to roll. Didn't think it'd be that difficult to roll. Don't know what I did wrong. I felt like I followed every instruction. That's all still powder. I didn't mix that in at all. All right, so I gotta get a bain-marie going. Okay, slight problem in that I can only just reach with the whisk. Anywho, got a bain-marie going. I've got to whisk these with a hand whisker, and I don't quite have enough. Let me see if I got an extension cord. Hang on. Okay, I got an extension cord. So I've just got to whisk this until it's like ribbons. Okay, I think that is looking lovely. No idea what it's meant to be looking like, but doesn't that look lovely? Doesn't that look beautiful and glossy? Okay, I think that is thick, glossy, and gorgeous. Now I need to add the food coloring. Ooh, it holds its shape really nicely. Feels nice and thick. Okay. Okay, so now I have to pipe my meringue decorations, and I'm so paranoid that this greaseproof paper is rubbish that I'm gonna put some icing sugar on it because I'm thinking it'll act like flour and make sure nothing sticks. That'll do nicely. And then I just have my sandwich bags, a little piping tip in the corner. I'm gonna put each color in and just pipe. See how it goes. Piping's hard. Just getting a piping bag together is hard. Now, can it be piped? I need 6 legs for Colin, I believe. We've had a breakage. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know why this one broke and the other one didn't. Okay, but I think we're gonna call it there for decorations. So we're gonna call it here, and these are all our decorations. Some of these have to turn into feet. We'll figure it out when we have Colin. Some of these will be stars, and look, we're gonna figure it out. I feel like I have tons of Swiss meringue left over, so I'm just gonna put that all in Tupperware and use that later. So these need to bake for 45 minutes. Be good, turn into Swiss meringue decorations. Yeah, I was just rereading the instructions because I was like, 45 minutes at 200 degrees? Because I didn't read that you had to change the temperature, and I was like, it seems a bit high. Yeah, you gotta change it to 120. It's already too high in there. Do I let some steam out? It's already too hot in there because I've been letting it run to 200. It's meant to be 120, so. It's updated now. Had I reread it? Is it just me? Like, surely it's not just me that misses these teeny tiny but very critical things. Now I need to make my ganache coating. In here I have my chocolate and my butter. I've just boiled my cream. I think that is all mixed together. And now I'm going to put this in the fridge to cool until we are ready to use it. Hopefully that is all mixed together and we don't get a surprise like we do sometimes when I mix stuff, but I'm going to put this in the fridge to cool. Okay, now I've got to melt some white chocolate for the caterpillar's face. And it says to do it at bain-marie again, but I'm just going to microwave it because life's too short. It's also supposed to be a pure circle of a cutter. I only have a crinkled one, so that's what we've got. I've just put some icing sugar on the baking paper because, again, paranoid. It's going to stick to this really rubbish baking paper. I think that's melted enough. Is it melted fully? No. Maybe I did pick a cutter that's too small. You know what? I actually think I want the bigger cutter. So before it sets... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so then I think this has got to set in the fridge as well. Now I need to do the buttercream for inside the cake, and here is where I'm a bit of a silly Billy. I did not realize that the reason why we had so much Swiss meringue is because half of it needs to go in here. So I don't know if I saved quite half, but I definitely saved some. So good, at least I saved some. Although I did save some that had some colouring, so oh well. I've got to melt some chocolate. Again, it says to melt chocolate in a bain-marie. I'm going to do the microwave. Thank God I saved this and did not throw this away, but I did mix it up with some of the colours, so that's just going to have to be Okay, I'm sure the chocolate will cover it all up. So that's my meringue. And then I just add in bit by bit. Oh, there was paper. Oh, there was paper on there from the packaging. Okay, well, hopefully we can get that later. Otherwise, whoopsie-doodle. All right, I'm just gonna let that whip and do its thing. I truly have no idea if that's right, but let's pour in the chocolate. It says fold it in, but I'm just gonna whisk it in. Who cares at this point? This is what we got. So we're gonna put this in a bowl, put it in the fridge till we're ready to use it. Okay, so I think that's the last element. Put this in the fridge, and then we can have a breather, and then we're gonna assemble the whole thing. Yay, assembly! These have just come out of the oven. I've just put them on the cooling rack so they can cool completely. They are not looking amazing. They are looking pretty, oh, it came off though. They're looking pretty sad. You know what, I think they'll be tasty, but they're looking about as good as every other element. So, consistency there. Aggressively average. Now I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that we should be ready to assemble Colin. There have been lots of elements to this, a few more than I expected, but I'm excited to get it all go. It's not gonna look good. It's gonna look so bad, but let's see what we've done. Okay, so here is my roll. Let's see what it looks like. I got some new paper to put it down on because it was so covered in sugar. Okay, you know what? It being squished in that ball has actually helped the shape. It has. Oh, yeah, we've got quite a few oh, that just teared right off. We've got quite a few rips, quite a few tears. Now, I am supposed to cut some slits into this to give Colin his, shape. You know how it goes in and out? Oh, I think that's just a scam from Marks & Spencer's to give you less cake. Just a thought, just a theory, not saying that's true, feels like it. I don't think this has the structural integrity for me to do that, so I'm gonna skip that step. Yeah, this has absolutely no structural integrity at all. It's all just ripping apart. All right, this is what we've got. Let's roll it back up. Okay, let's try and roll it how we rolled it before. Well, let's just fold that over. And then I've got this, and my plan is, because I have to now pour over the ganache, formed a little bit of a skin, but here's my ganache. That's it, nice and covered in the ganache. So now I've got to put this onto its serving plate so I can fully decorate it. My God, what if I just pick it up? So now he needs his feet and decorations. Oh, that just broke. Okay. Oh, some are good, some are breaking. All right. Oh no, it broke. Okay, good. 3 feet. 3 feet. He's meant to have antenna. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, maybe not. Okay, great stuff. Now we've got his little face. Hey, his face at least came out the mold. It's pretty thick, but it did come out the mold. Do I now just shove it on? Oh no, everything's falling apart. Okay, everything's falling off. Oh God, it's all so delicate. And then to try and do the face, I'm just gonna try and see if I can just dollop on. What was I thinking? No, that's not gonna work, is it? Okay, I've just melted some more chocolate, and I think I'm just gonna paint on an eye. Oh God, why did I think this was gonna look better in my head? Maybe a bit more. An eye, and oh, that doesn't look like an eye at all. Messed that right up now. Oh God. Colin's seen some things. Oh my God, I was debating. Do I leave him faceless? I'm so glad I've given him a face. Let's give him some nostrils. Boop, boop. Big smile. Big smile. Okay. Oh my God, this is amazing. This might be the best thing I've ever done. Okay. And that's that's Colin's face. Look at it. Here's Colin. You know what? All jokes aside, he's actually not as bad as I thought he was going to be. Let me take you on a tour of Colin. So this is Colin's beautiful face. It's beautiful. His beautiful face. And then we've got the body. Look at that beautiful swirl. That beautiful swirl. And then, you know what? It could be worse. It could be better, but it could be worse. Let's eat them. I've actually already tried some of these. And they're nice. They're good. They're tasty. The ones that got a little bit too brown from the oven, you can taste that. But the ones that didn't, genuinely very nice. Legs fall off. Oh, you know what? Cross-section wise, it's not that bad. His legs did all fall off as I cut it, but that's not that bad. We've got all the layers there with the cake and the buttercream. I definitely did something wrong with the sponge. It's a little bit rubbery, whereas it should be a little bit more fluffy. Is it the fact that I didn't mix it? Because I didn't fully mix it. But honestly, actually still very tasty. This was really fun. Hang on, let me just show you. The swirl, once you cut off the back, actually wasn't that bad. Not as bad as it looked before I cut the back off. As awful as he looks, this was actually really fun. If I was in the UK, would I just buy a Colin? Yeah, because I'm not going to show up to someone's birthday and hand them this. But tasty and fun. It took probably about 3 hours. So not crazy. I'm never going to do it again, but I'm glad I did it this time. Thank you so much for watching. Videos every other weekend. Bye.